All right, Shalom, all praise be to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Kodash, double honors to our apostles, a great millstone, a rule with honor and with diligence. And honest to you brothers out there pushing this truth and love, sincerity to wake up the elect. Peace be to the elect and their families, those that change according to the word, calling names Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai in time of trouble. We say, peace be unto you, may the Lord be with you and your families in these evil times. You know, and it's just a quick spiritual rant, man, you know, about how fucked up this country, America, aka Babylon, is, man. You know, just a quick rant through the spirit, man. You know, because you know, I'm a actual war veteran. You know, I've actually been in combat. You know, and I've seen death. You know, the way at the likes of things that people haven't seen. You know, like people blown to bits, body parts. You know, people with limbs blown off. You know, people that were singed in the fire and drawn up like fetuses. You know, because the fire drew their skin up. You know, I've seen some things. I've seen people burn to a char with horrific looks on their faces. You know, I've seen babies, body parts, dead children, you know. And, you know, when you live in a weak society as such, you know, because the men of old were prone to war. You know, it was a common thing to see people take the sword to somebody back in those days. And another thing, they had public executions. People did wickedly. They would get messed up, but this society is raised up on weak standards. You know, and we're not used to that in this society. And when you have to endure that, you endure a lot of trauma from that. You know. Because to live just a regular life, American life, and then end up going to war and seeing all that. And, you know, I grew up in a city that was murder capital for some years. You know, I've seen death in the streets, but not at the likes of which I've seen in combat. You know, it's totally different. You know, hood nigga shootings ain't got nothing on, you know, people being blown to bits, or people, you know, people being caught on fire, screaming inside of a vehicle. You know, it's different when you're actually in combat with these people and you see their demise, man. You know, but you know, after going through all of that shit, you know, you come back, you first of all, you got a short fuse, you know, because people over there, when they get stressed out, what they sign up to go on missions, they go and kill people, man. They go and take it out on the enemy, you know, but when they get back to America, they have to compose all of that shit. They have to push that shit down, man. You know, there's been many a times, man, where I wanted to take off on a nigga, man. You know, but through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and the grace of the Lord, man, you know, Lord, keep me in subjection, man, through what Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. You know, but I'm gonna read this scripture. This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 26 and 28. It says, there be two things that grieve my heart, and the third maketh me angry, and a man of war that suffered poverty. That's the point I was getting out of this scripture, but I'm going to read the rest. It says, a man of war that suffered poverty, a man of understanding that are not set by, and one that returneth from righteousness to sin. The Lord prepares such a one to death. You know, but in this country, this so-called great country, you know, the homeless veteran population is much more of that of any other country, man. You got homeless veterans. Then the veterans that are able to, like, you know, get some type of disability are subjected to fucking evaluations every couple of years. So every couple of years you got to come in and remind yourself what traumatized you. And then these stupid motherfuckers wonder why the suicide rate is so fucking high. You know, people trying to forget those traumatizing events have to go to a, you know, because you get disability, so you got to prove that you're disabled every couple of years. Ain't that a bitch? You got to prove that you're disabled every couple of years, so you got to go and sit in front of some fucking narcissist doctor, some demon, you know, and expect them to have a heart. You know, doctors are numb. Okay, they see trauma all the time, so they're pretty much numb from the thought of trauma, you know. But you got to go and sit in front of some demon, you know, who's in talk to 100 other people that's supposed to try, and they're pretty much numb to it. They don't, you know, you know, their bowels of compassion are shut up, man. You gotta go see some damn narcissist, some stranger, and a stranger at that, and tell them, yeah, this is what happened to me, and expect them to give a fuck about you, man. You know, you go see some fucking demon, and then you talk about all those things that traumatize you, and then you start reliving those fucking moments, man. And that's fucking stupid. Like, you know, who wants to ever, you know, be reminded of that shit? But that's the wicked ass American system, man. These fucking wicked ass people, and you know what? Ain't nobody more wicked than these fucking people at the VA and all these other places, the Social Security and all these other places where veterans get money from. Ain't no other wicked people than you can find. And I went to a eval once, and a fucking black woman, you know what she told me? Well, maybe you should just kill yourself. At a psych eval. A so-called sister. That's why we get down on you women, man. You women ain't shit. A so-called fucking sister told me, yeah, well, maybe you should kill yourself if you're going through this. You know, and I'm like, man, ain't none of this shit real. And that's not the first time it's happened. That somebody in the system told me, well, you should take yourself out. You know? But you got to sit in with, you know, after a couple of times that happened, you in your mind, you grasp the reality. All these people are fucking demons, man. So it's like, fuck these people. And then they force you to sit. Oh, if you don't go, we're going to have to take your benefits. They force you to go and sit in front of these people and talk about what traumatized you and rehash up those old things that fucked you up. And then you got to relive. Then nightmares start, you know. You got to relive all that shit. Your PTSD, your panic attacks start back. You know. You know, so it's like, man, you can't fucking win with these fucking people, man. Then these motherfuckers, man, they're complaining about the pennies that they fucking giving you, and this motherfucker will go and make $1 million missile. And it's fucked up. It's really fucked up when you know, motherfuckers get paid more for playing basketball and baseball and shit than risking their life for a shitty country. A country that's an enemy to their people. Gets pennies. You know? But hey, it is what it is, man. You know? Hey, and that's why this place gotta go down, man. That's why the Lord is taking this place down, man, because these people are fucking wicked. These people are extremely fucking wicked and cold, man. And the Lord got to remove them. You know, to ask a person to go risk their life and deal with that sort of trauma, that person should never have to want for nothing ever, because that the scripture said there's no greater love than a man give his life for his friends. Now, at that point, at one point, I was like, yeah, well, we're gonna fight for the country and all of that shit. But when I was in that shit, I was like, this is some bullshit. These motherfuckers are some bullies. You know, you start to see like, yeah, this is some fucking bullshit we doing. You know, but you're stuck there. No, you're stuck in it, man. Then when you get home, you don't experience when you're in combat. You don't experience nightmares and all of that shit. Because why? Because your blood is your adrenaline is pumping. The whole time you're out there, your adrenaline is pumping because you got fight or flight. So you don't really have time to, you don't really start having that shit until you slow down and try to go back to living a regular life. You know. But yeah, man, hey, to hell with this country. We understand why the Lord is taking this place down, man. Shalom.